Good morning, gentlemen. Welcome to this discussion. First of all, let me give a brief introduction to our audience. We have Dr. Shaotang from Senior Product Manager from LONGi Solar Technology. This is Dr. Li. And we have Alan Cao, General Manager of International Business from Arctech Solar. And we have Lucas Lu, Director of Solar Academy from GoodWe. Good morning. And we all know that there are two main schemes in the PV industry, which we all working for and head to. Which is the first one is how to increase our conversion efficiency of our cell and the module. The second one is how to reduce our balance of BOS and LCOE. Anyway, to increase our power generation efficiency of a PV plant. So all of the participants of the PV industry have worked hard on this. So I want to ask Dr. Li the very first question. What kind of new product or new technology does LONGi Solar bring us on this snack show?
This year we launched the High-Mo N. This is the cell. It changes from the bifacial probe cell to bifacial compound cell. And LONGi named it named HPC cell technology. Second, for the module process, we use the correctly smart soldering technology to further increase the module efficiency. The High-Mo module will generate more power, about 2 to 3%, and the high efficiency will induce lower BOS cost and maximize the install capacity. So it will bring value to our customer and lower the LCB.
Well, that's impressive. Alan, what kind of new product from Arctech Solar?
Actually, in this exhibition, we have reintroduced our product called Sky Smart Tube, which is using our revolutionary structure design. It's called the multi-pond driven system. Actually, it's specially designed for the large size modules. So because the module size is becoming bigger and the tracker size also becoming bigger and bigger. So in order to make the tracker to be seized, the width big modules in a heavy wind speeds. So we designed these structures, the multi-pond driven system, which allow the tracker to be seized in a higher wind speeds, while still we optimize the structure cost. So by using tracker, it is one of the most efficient way to bring the generatory gain in a higher level. According to our experiences, by using tracker plus the bifacial module, you can get around 15 to 20% more energy gains, and which will draw the LCOE down by 3 to 10%. So I think this is a good combination of all the new technologies to bring the LCOE down.
Yeah, thanks. Lucas, what kind of new product does GoodWe bring us?
Okay, actually this year we released 3 new products. The first one is our on-grid product. Because 2 years ago, like LONGi Solar that released the high power modules. So after this, the high power modules released to the market, the current from the modules is becoming higher and higher. Especially like this year, the current for modules is higher than 30 amps or 40 amps. So we need to compatible with these high power modules. So this year, we increase our on-grid products input current. So, for example, our DS series, SMT series, and also SPTG2 series all of these products, the import current already increased to 50 amps. So, if it's 50 amps, it can compatible with this high voltage without any problem. So that's our first product. The second one is our PTC product. PTC product is our commercial storage product because last year we only get the #1 shipment globally from the wood magazine. But more and more customers they ask the commercial storage product. So this year we released the PTC, and the standard capacity of PTC is 15 kilowatt. And also the customer can increase this cabinet to 100 kilowatt. So that's our second product. The third one is our battery. So GoodWe battery actually is the first time to release globally to the customers. This year we released two batteries. One is a low voltage battery, and another one is a high voltage battery. The name is X and XU batteries. So that's our three new products.
Well, your words is highly related to my second question for LONGi, because we all know LONGi raised the new module, a new cell technology based on larger wafer size, 182. So I believe the utilization of the bigger wafer on the cell and the module will need more to the tracker, to the racks, and also to the inverters. So could you give us an introduction about your new requirements?
Yeah, the module size is become larger. In the last year, we launched the HAMO5 and the M10 wafer and the cell size.
Yeah.
So it need need our tracker to support the module length to about 2,256 millimeter. And the module current will be 13 ampere. And the consideration of the backside, the current will nearly 215 ampere. I think they have prepared well.
Any feedback to Dr. Lee?
Actually, because after the high power modules reach the market, it's a big challenge to the inverter manufacturers.
Yeah.
For example, 2 years ago, the current from the modules is only about 9 or 10 amps. So that's very comfortable for the inverter manufacturers. But from last year, because of the high power module release, the current from the modules is already became 13 amps. So last year we also released the new products to compatible with the high power modules. But this year, like LONGi, they also released the new modules like HAMO5. So the current from the modules is becoming higher compared last year. So this year we also need to develop our new products. So that's why this lecture we release the new products. The import current we already developed to 50 amps. Yeah, that's the reason we need to follow the high power module steps.
Yeah. So Alan, what kind of change or modification on the tracker or the racks in response to the bigger size model?
Yes, with the module size change, actually, structure is the first one. They have to adapt to this changing.
Yes.
Before this 182 millimeter cell is introduced to the module, a normal tracker size, the length is around 90 meter long for 1D tracker. And for 2D tracker, it is around 45-46 meter long. But after this new module has been introduced, for 1D tracker, the length will be increased to more than 100 meter. So it is not only the size increase, but it will change a lot of the parameters of the structure design. So how to handle the same bend speeds with a bigger size, it is a big challenge actually. So Arctech has done a lot of innovation about this. Like I just introduced the Sky Smart Tube. It is a 2P tracker with a multiple phone-driven system. And now we are also working on the mobile-driven system for the 1P tracker as well. So currently our 1P and 2P tracker are able to adapt all of the commercial large-size modules in the industry. So it has already been solved, but we're still working on it to have a further optimized. And this year, Arctech is building our own internal lab, which allowed us to understand deeply and how the module size change will be impact on the track designs. So we will keep doing developments on this side.
Yeah, that's great. I think the module maker like LONGi can release the concerns about the inverters and racks because they already made enough preparation for the change to a bigger size product. My next question is for GoodWe and for Arctech because we all know in the PV plant, in the PV system, the interactivity between the tracker and the inverter is very important and very helpful for the total efficiency. How will you to improve the communication from Lucas maybe?
Okay, because I think just as they said, I think we need to do more things to strengthen compatible with each other, like water and trackers. Because just as we said before, if the inverter can send the data to the tracker system, like if the inverter has some problem, the inverter do some maintenance, so the inverter can send this data to the tracker system. So the tracker don't need to find the best title. And also another side, like if the inverter already overload. So like, for example, if the inverter normally capacity is 250 kilowatt, we can send this data to the tracker system. So the tracker system also don't need to find the best title. So I think we need to strengthen the communication with each other. So I think we can get the benefit from each other.
Yeah, definitely. I think this is one of the trends we have seen in the industry. To combine different technologies together to achieve the best efficiency as one ecosystem. So just like Lucas mentioned, I think it is definitely needed to combine those things together. For example, one of the trends in tracker is the tracker will become more smarter. So we call it AI technology.
Yeah.
So basically all of the tier 1 tracker suppliers like Arctech, we have already integrated the artificial intelligence hardware and software into our design logic. So in these parts, we definitely will need the data from the inverter. For example, why the artificial intelligence control will increase the generation gain, because we can know at what time and which angle is the best. So traditional control logic, we are following the sun angle. It is the astronomical algorithm. But right now, because the bifacial module has been introduced, now you are not only to collect the right angle from the front side, but you have to consider the module can generate maximum volume from front side plus the back side. So this side, even we don't know which angle is the best. So we need to leave it to the control system. It can learn it by themselves. So how it can learn it, you need to get the data. You need to get the data from the tracker itself. You need to get data from the inverter, and which angle is best for the entire system. So I think definitely this combination will bring a lower LCE for the solar plants as a whole system.
Well, that's quite impressive. Thank you all, gentlemen. I think the entire industry and our audience will have a better understanding of how to use the new technologies from the LONGi and from GoodWe and Arctech to improve our PV system.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.